Hi there, welcome to interGHOST House. I'm your host, interGHOST, and this is my second full-length movie reaction. Now, it's going to be on The Omen from 1976. Now, this is technically not a first-time viewing, but it will be recorded as one, as I cannot remember what happens in it at all. I do remember there's a part in it where I think there's a big statue, like devil thing like this in the background. Something to do with digging up some ancient relics, and the devil goes inside a young boy named Damien. But that's pretty much it. That's all I can remember, really. So yeah, so this will be a technical first time viewing of The Omen, classic horror film from the 70s. And we'll see how it goes. If you like the video, remember to thumb it up, it does help. Subscribe as well if you haven't done so. Also share the video on Twitter or whatever social platform you use, that really does help. And let's give it a go. So 20th Century Fox. So I'd say the text is off to the side. Nice bit of ominous music at the start. Now I will say that the video will be flipped, mirrored, so if you're thinking why is all the text backwards, that's to do with copyright and stopping the video from being flagged. Also, certain bits might be sped up, or my face will cover the screen, either in the middle or in the corner, and again that's for copyright reasons. Directed by Richard Donner. Rome, June 6th at 6 AM. 666. So is this set after the kid's been killed?
You could adopt a child.
She wanted her own.
So the child isn't dead, the mother's dead, and a child's been left behind, and he's going to adopt the child. Is this Damien? I was going to say, he looked see-through then, but it's a reflection on the glass. Okay, so was he cheating on his wife, and he's going to adopt this child and bring it up as his own with his wife, and not let his wife know that it's actually his real son?
On this night, Mr. Thorne, God has given you a son.
Has God given him the son, or was it the devil? Ah. So his real, well, his baby has died with his wife, and he has another baby which he's now pretending is his wife's baby. All makes sense now. So it's not really hers.
I am talking about London. I am talking about the ambassador to the court of St. James.
Well, what about it?
You're married to him.
What?
It's me. I'm appointed ambassador to Great Britain.
Ambassador?
Oh!
Great Britain. Yep, got to show Big Ben, Houses of Parliament, and a red bus. So we now know we're in Britain. I wonder if was this filmed in the UK?
That's a bit much.
Nothing's too much for the wife of the future president of the United States.
So he's building up to be their president. So how old is this guy? He looks about 60. And what is that? His wife is about late 30s, or I guess that's what money gets you.
You know, you could be too sexy for the White House.
Too sexy for the White House. Do you think they got them to run outside because the sun was setting and saying, quick, we got a good shot, walk in front of the sunset?
Why don't you change your mind? Fly over with me?
No, I better stay here and fool around with Damien.
So is that the first mention of his name, Damien?
Where is he?
He's right behind us.
That's it. Don't keep an eye on the little boy next to the river.
Damien!
Damien! Over with you! Damien!
You little shit.
You little monkey! Don't you ever do that!
Monkey. That kid was fine until... What? Sorry, the photographs threw me then. Yeah, the kid was fine until they ran over and scared him. Quite an interesting montage of photographs showing him grow up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm guessing he's 5 years old now. So they're throwing in a lot of the saying it's God's gift and Jesus Christ himself. So they're throwing in a lot of making out that he is a gift from God type thing, where we all know that he is going to be the spawn of the devil. It's probably because it's a 70s movie, but I've noticed there's a lot of rather than zooming, the camera moves up to people, or the people move up to the camera, and also the shots are quite wide shots, wide angle shots, so you get all the people in the shot rather than flicking between the two, which I think is a way to cut down on the number of cameras used. If you notice in new movies, it will flick between the two people talking, whereas it seems in this one they like to frame everybody in one shot to cut down on that. That's a pretty cool little roller coaster. So far, so good. What could possibly go wrong?
Damien, I love you! Look at me, Damien. It's all for you.
Well, that escalated. Suicide warning. All the kids just looking at it. Nothing to see here. Move on. So was she the housekeeper? What's with the dog? Is that familiar? Is that what they're called? That car didn't stop for the people on the crossing there. That was a bit dangerous.
Well, there's an article on the suicide. Your nanny, the one that jumped. You say that she left a suicide note, sir?
So it was the nanny.
I don't care what the article said. Send me a bill for the damage.
Well, it's all right, Mr. Ambassador. Let's just say you owe me.
He owes him. He owes him a new cravat. Dun, dun, dun. It's the priest. I feel like I should recognise who that actor is. I recognise the face.
What do you know about my son?
Everything.
And what is that?
I saw its mother.
Its mother.
His mother was a...
His mother
Everything
was
all
a...
right, sir?
What?
Sounded strange.
A demon? A devil?
Father. Thank you.
So who's the reporter? What's his deal? Is there something in the photographs? Something you can't see? Camera in the car. Nice little shot.
Mrs. Baylock is here. She says she's the new governess.
Well, that's a start. Show her in.
I'm here to take away some of your troubles and anxieties. We'll soon help your little boy to forget what's happened. Well, now, if you let me see your boy, why don't
You got the job.
just alone at first?
So I'm guessing she's been sent by the church, maybe?
Cool.
Round that corner to the right, and it's the door facing you.
It's Mary Poppins.
Well, we don't know how you got here.
The agency.
The agency?
Well, yes, they read in the paper about your first nanny, so
I smell a rat. So I'm guessing she
no
knows
fear, little one.
who he is, what he is.
I am here to protect thee.
Maybe she's not from the church. Maybe she knows what he is and she worships the dark side.
Where's Damien?
Well, if you don't mind, Mom, I think you'd rather go to the park instead.
To the park? I told you he was going to go with
He's
us.
too young for church, Mom. He'll cause a fuss.
Oh yeah, you don't want him to go to church.
It is my wish, and my husband.
Yeah, she obviously doesn't want him involved with the church. Yeah, it's definitely filmed in the UK because you can tell the road signs. Another car camera shot. That's quite good. Looked like an adult's hat. And it pulls back and it's actually the child.
Drive on.
Drive on. That kid does not want to go to church.
I think the best thing to do with a bad day like this is end it. I'm gonna go to bed.
I'll be along soon.
So I'm assuming this is filmed on location. It's not actually a set because it looks very much like a real house. So the dog's her dog. So she was around when the first nanny got killed.
Beautiful, isn't he?
Devil dog. Kojo.
Welcome to Windsor Safari Park. Animal compound to your left.
Windsor Safari
For
Park.
refreshment and zoo area.
So all the animals gonna kick off when Damien's nearby. All's ice cream. Good British branding. I like his little suit. God, look how close you can get to those giraffes. So did the child actor go on to starring other roles? Yeah, they're all scared of him.
Baboons bite. Keep all car windows closed. Keep all car windows closed.
Oh, I hate those monkey
Baboons are dangerous.
drive-throughs. I remember driving my car through one of those before and they all jumped over my car and ripped the wing mirrors off and the trimming off the roof and ran off with it. Then we had to like speed up the car to try and get all the monkeys off the car, and then I was shouted at by the zoo people saying that I was going too fast. There they go. Mind your windscreen wipers. It's pretty much what I did. Speed up, speed up. There's the photographer back again while they're playing a bit of ruggers. So you can see something else in the photograph. Considering the priest was quite far away, he didn't really have a zoom lens on that camera, but that's a pretty close shot of him. Guessing it's quite a low budget film. It hasn't really been any big sets or special effects. It's quite a simple
Get on with it. Say what you
movie.
have to say.
When the Jews return to Zion, and a comet rips the sky, and the Holy Roman Empire rises, then you and I must die.
In God's name are you talking about?
Your son, Mr. Thorne. The son of the devil.
Son of
He
the
will kill
devil.
the unborn child.
There's a storm coming. Just noticed that like all the leaves and wind is all in the foreground. None of the trees in the background are blowing. It's just, it must be a wind machine at the front and they're chucking some leaves at it. So is this God or the devil that's after him? Is something going to fall off the roof and kill him? Nice kill. I thought something like a gargoyle was going to fall down and crush him. I like the way the weather just turns back to sun as soon as he's been killed.
If this is what the doctor's doing to you, don't you think it's time I had a talk with him?
Yes, you should. There's something he wants to talk to you about anyway.
Oh?
Robert, I don't ever want to have any more children.
Too late, you're pregnant. Apparently.
I'm pregnant, Robert. I just found out this morning.
She's then just found out, so how did the priest know?
Something about the newspapers.
That's quite the picture at the bottom of the front of the newspaper. Priest impaled. Bit of crazy driving. What is it with 70s horror films and kids riding tricycles? They like that, don't they? Even brought it back in the Saw movies. Oh, just put that fish over there. Nice camera shot there, spinning up to the ceiling. And off you go. Built up the momentum and he's off. Oh. Oh. Like the it's like a slow-mo fall, but I think it was in real time and they just slowly turned around and lowered her to the floor. Is that how that was done? Is she dead?
Doctor?
Yes, my name is Becker.
Is she all right?
She will recover.
She's not dead.
She's in there. dead by the window.
Is the baby dead? I'm guessing not.
She has a concussion, a broken humerus, and, well, some internal bleeding.
But she's pregnant.
No.
Baby is dead. It was foretold.
Yes?
I'm sorry to bother you, Ambassador Thorne.
Who is this?
My name is Keith Jennings, the photographer whose camera got smashed at the embassy. I wonder if it would be possible...
The guy that's been following you around for months.
No, it's not about the camera. It's about you, Mr. Thorne. And the death of the priest.
You can see what's in the background of the photos.
At first I thought this was just a fault in the film. It's a strange coincidence.
You see some rope around her neck.
Then it happened again. Interesting, don't you think? And this I took on the day that you were at the rugby match.
Same thing.
Only it's more pronounced this time, and it's actually making contact with the body.
Lucky he was there, taking random photos.
Externally, his body was perfectly normal, except for one small thing in the inside of his right thigh.
What is it?
3 sixes. 666.
The mark of the devil. Why did this photographer, how did he get access to all these photos from the autopsy? He's connected.
The comet changed its shape into a glowing star like the Star of Bethlehem 2,000 years ago, only this one was on the other side of the world, the European continent, 5 years ago. The 6th of June, to be exact.
So the first star was the coming of Christ, and this star is the coming of the devil.
It's the birth of the day your son was born. 6th month, 6th day. Was your son born at 6 a.m.?
Nope, 7.
Sorry, I'm just trying to work out this birthmark.
Nope.
I happened to catch sight of my own reflection in that mirror.
Oh. So you got a line going to him. I'd ask him to take a photograph of me. See if I'm gonna die.
I'm so frightened.
But don't be afraid. You'll be all right here. You'll be perfectly all right.
Hands up if you're not alright.
Oh, yes, I'm all right.
So they're back in Rome, I'm guessing.
Apparently there was a terrible fire and the old hospital burned down.
È stato 5 anni fa.
5 years ago.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, what about the staff? Surely some survived.
Sì, some.
There was a tall man, a priest, dark eyes, piercing eyes.
Ah, sì. Padre Spiletta.
Ah, Father Black Eyes.
He was principale.
Yes, he was in charge. Is he...
Yes, he is alive.
Is he here?
No.
Oh, look at that lift
He's
in
in
the
a
background.
monastero in Frosinone.
That's freaky. You just have to step on it and it takes you up.
Frosinone.
Sì, il monastero di San Domenico.
Mille grazie, signora.
Prego.
That's a weird lift. You wouldn't get away with that these days.
And there was something about a comet.
Yes, that's here too. The shower of stars and the rise of the Roman Empire. Well, these are supposed to be the events that signal the birth of the Antichrist.
The Antichrist. So it's all in the Bible. Who the hell is this photographer? Yeah, I'll come with you to Rome. We'll figure this out. He's obviously going to die though, because he's had the photo. So all the churches and holy people are aware of the coming of the Antichrist. They're all trying to pray and protect.
Found him.
Father Dark Eyes. didn't get out of the fire unscathed. It melted his face.
There was a child. I want to know where that child came from.
I'm afraid it
You
is...
confessed to them, now confess to me. Where is she? Answer me. Answer!
That's going to wake you up in the morning.
Does it mean something to you?
Cerveteri. It is an old cemetery from Etruscan times.
So who's buried in this graveyard? So is he taking his camera so he can take a shot of the main guy here, and he's going to see how he's going to die. Is it going to show up in the final act? This kind of looks like a set rather than a real place. Now it looks like a real place, so maybe it's just the gate that was a set. High angled shot from quite far away, as if something's watching them. Something watching them. Is it a dog? Did he travel to Rome? So this is the mother of Damien's grave, I'm guessing, buried with his son rather than Damien. Just like that. Open it up. Oops, butterfingers. What was it, a horse?
The other one.
Now, let's get out of here.
Ah, so did they purposely switch?
They murdered him.
So they killed his child just so that he could switch it with Damien. That baby rotted away pretty quick though. The hounds of hell.
It's only the smell of the graves.
I thought that fence looked a bit dangerous. So is he going to fall down onto the spike? That was noisy. That must have been horrible in the cinema. That was really loud. That must have been a task to get that gown on over the top. She's trying to get it off.
Who is that? Is that somebody there? Tom?
Sounds a bit like
Is that you?
Jaws. Uh-oh. Killer Mary Poppins. Nice bit of stunt work there. Looked like a real person jumping out the window and falling into the back of the van. Suicide number 2. Oh no, she's pushed.
Yes, this is he.
But it will look like a suicide. So Damien hasn't actually killed anybody yet. One person died by hanging themselves. The priest, there's a lightning bolt shot the spike off the top of the roof. The nanny sent Damien off on his tricycle and he knocked the mum off the edge, but she didn't die. Well, technically it killed her unborn baby, so... But then the nanny turned up and pushed the woman out of the window, so... Yeah, Damien's not really killed anybody, and I'd say the nanny is more of a evil killer in this movie than him at the moment.
I found out about the town of Megiddo. It's derived from the word Armageddon. The end of the world.
In case you didn't know what Armageddon was.
Kathy is dead. I want Damien to die too.
Bit extreme. Like I said, he hasn't really done anything as such. Apart from, as far as he knows, accidentally knocked her off the balcony while she was hanging up some baskets. I wonder if this is a real archaeological site, because I've been to Rome, and there's a lot of these sort of places where they're digging up all the old buildings and statues and that sort of stuff, so I'm guessing it's probably filmed on location at a real dig site. Another wide shot showing all the actors in one screen. Nice high angle looking down.
His blood must be spilled on the altar of God. This first knife is most important.
So he's got to kill the boy that he brought up as his son. Not an easy task.
I've bathed him. I know every inch of him.
If it is not visible on the body, it will be beneath the hair. Remove it.
Shave the boy, then kill him.
Look, I'm not just some bystander. I was the one that found him. I'm the one that's supposed to kill him. These are knives. He wants me to stab him. Wants me to murder a child. It's not a child.
Good luck getting those through customs.
Have anything to do with murdering a little boy? He's not responsible. I won't do it.
Ow! Who threw those bloody knives? Sorry, that's a bit Monty Python then, wasn't it?
If you don't do it, I will.
Oh. Here comes his death. Nice. Decapitation by glass. Again, not really Damien's fault, as he's not even in the same country, so... So, would you like me to take those knives? No thank you, I'll carry them on. I'll hold them on the plane. So, he's going from, I'm not going to kill a child, to seeing the guy get his head chopped off, and he's now like, yeah, I've got to kill that child. But first, I've got to shave his head. She lied. The dog's still there. So he's locked the dog downstairs. So was that a razor he picked up so he can shave the boy's head? I'm sure that'd wake me up. Somebody putting my hair around. Scissors. He's got the mark. I kind of would have noticed that when he's a baby. The hair's pretty thin as a baby, and also when you cut it. Right, means I'm going to have to kill him again, even though he's not technically really done anything. Damien's like, what? Did he get shocked? I knew she'd be back. So is he going to kill him, or are they just going to leave? Is he going to try and take him to a church or something, or just run away? Is he going to crash and then he's going to die and the boy's going to survive? Taking him to the church. Knew it. Oh, he's got to kill him on hallowed ground, hasn't he? Can he do it?
Please, Daddy, no! No, Daddy, no!
God, help me! Please! Stop! Stop or I'll fire!
It's one of those British police that carry a gun.
Do we commit these two and entrust them unto our Lord? Up! Ready, aim, fire!
I'm guessing that's not Damien. There he is. So who was the second body? Is that his wife? Probably. So there we go. That was The Omen from 1976. It's known to be a classic. I think it's voted pretty high on one of like the best horror films made, or I don't know if it's because it's old. I mean, I'm used to watching older horror movies from the 70s and that sort of thing, so yeah, it just seemed very sort of slow. Not really much happened. There was a few nice kills in it. The lightning hitting the spike off the top of the church and killing the priest, that was good, and the decapitation with the glass panel going through the photographer's neck, that was a good one. But yeah, it's not really much happens, and like I said in the reaction, you can't really link it through to being Damien's fault. He doesn't really kill anybody. He knocks his mum off of the balcony, but apart from, and that was sort of Nanny who sent him off to do that. So yeah, the fact that the only sort of evidence he had was the 666 symbol on his head, it's quite harsh that he was convinced to stab him and kill him, but he didn't. So I know there's more than one Omen film. Is there 3 or 4 of them? So I'm guessing it's Damien growing up and you see more of what happens to him. I did out of 5 stars, I'd probably only give this about 2. The actual direction wasn't really that great. The story wasn't that great, and the fact that I had seen this a long time ago and I couldn't remember anything that happened to it probably just shows you as well that it's not really that memorable. But I know a lot of people do like this movie and they think it's one of the classics, so yeah, let me know in the comments below if you like this movie or not, or if you think it's overrated. If you do like the movie, let me know why you think it's so great. Am I missing something here? Is there more sort of some more depth to it that I'm not really picking up on? Is Omen 2 any good? Is it better than this first one? Is that worth watching? Would you like to see me react to the Omen 2 at some point? If you would, then leave a comment below and I will put it on the list of movies to watch. Also, if there's anything else you think I should be watching, bear in mind that I have seen a lot of movies and I don't want to watch stuff which I've already seen. So yeah, if you think there's a classic that you think I should react to, which is like a hidden gem, then leave those in the comments below also. And let me know what you think of the channel so far. Do you think the videos are the right length? It'd be good to hear some feedback. If you could leave a thumbs up on the video, that'd be really great. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Click the bell to be notified if there's a new video coming up. I'm planning on doing one a month, hopefully. If I get enough recorded, I will make them every fortnight, and if they're popular enough. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again in the next episode. Cheers.